NBC has confirmed that Speaker Pelosi will announce a formal impeachment inquiry later today. That's according to two Democratic sources who are close to her. NBC also says that no decisions have yet been made on whether the Speaker will convene a special select committee. That's according to a senior Democratic aide. Some aides have supported that idea. Some lawmakers have said that that's the way they want to go, but still unclear how she will proceed. But now NBC has learned that Speaker Pelosi will announce the launch of a formal impeachment inquiry.
Pelosi is apparently finally going to do it. She's finally going to announce impeachment proceedings for Donald Trump after months and months and months of calls from progressive members of her caucus like Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez and Ilhan Omar to do so. So she was facing a lot of pressure to do it. The more centrist Democrats in the party and legendary Representative John Lewis, who was a civil rights leader, took to the House floor today to call for impeachment.
We cannot delay. We must not wait. Now is the time to act. I have been patient while we tried every other path and used every other tool. We will never find the truth unless we use the power given to the House of Representatives and the House alone to begin an official investigation as dictated by the Constitution.
Now is the time to act, John Lewis says. Certainly so. He was a civil rights leader. He saved our democracy before by fighting for it, by fighting for rights for everyone, and he's working to save it again. So all respect to John Lewis there. Here are the details on what impeachment proceedings would entail and why they are happening now. Pelosi is scheduled to hold a press conference at 5 p.m. as more and more members of her caucus have come forward calling for impeachment and pushing the party closer to action amid new revelations about President Trump attempting to leverage foreign aid to push Ukraine to investigate a potential presidential rival. That potential presidential rival is Joe Biden. Trump allegedly tried to leverage foreign aid to get the president of Ukraine to look into Joe Biden's son, Hunter Biden, who has had trouble with the law in the past. So if Trump were smart, by the way, he would have just let Biden win and not looked into him or looked in the primary, because that's the best shot he has to re-election in my view. But he's not that smart, obviously, at all. So more on this. Among those who signaled their support for opening an impeachment inquiry Tuesday are civil rights leader John Lewis, all four newly elected Texas representatives, freshman Representative Katie Hill of California, and Representative Antonio Delgado, a freshman from a swing district in upstate New York that went for President Trump by nearly 7 points. Delgado's announcement early Tuesday morning followed separate statements issued Monday night from close allies of Speaker Nancy Pelosi's closest allies, like Representative Rosa DeLauro, cautious Midwesterners like Representative Debbie Dingell and Representative Alyssa Slotkin, and several freshman Democrats, all of whom also hail from swing districts and who voiced their concerns in an op-ed published in the Washington Post Monday night. Pelosi, overly concerned with the swing district aspect, but this is her, extremely cautious all the time. Delgado is a centrist Democrat who won in an upstate New York district, Orange County included, that Zephyr Teachout lost in 2016 when there was the surprise upsurge, but then he won in 2018 as a more moderate. So Pelosi's like, oh, this must be a pro-Trump district. No, it's a pro-populist district, guys. It was time to impeach when Mueller heavily implied that the president could have been indicted on obstruction charges. It was time to impeach when Michael Cohen implicated Trump in a variety of campaign finance felony violations, so now is certainly the time to impeach. It's frustrating that what Pelosi cares most about, yes, is 2020, the electoral aspect, the fact that Joe Biden is implicated in this and he's potentially the front runner, which is laughable, so that's why they're choosing to act. It's also an extremely egregious case. So impeachment proceedings will begin, according to Nancy Pelosi. She's going to announce this at 5, but this is a tenuous time for our democracy, and I'm glad that Pelosi is finally moving forward. I hope that we are not just looking into the Ukraine aspect. I hope we're looking into all of his criminality, including his business ties in Saudi Arabia, Israel, and Russia, because those are enormous. The emoluments aspect is huge. Donald Trump has committed many illegal acts, allegedly, but definitely. So I hope that we're going to be looking into those now.